Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 35 of 2024. So this week is definitely a stash week again. Grabbed out some random 3x4 cards from my stash. I have some LA Studio in there, I believe some Studio Calico, just whatever I could find, trying to make the colors work. And as I was getting everything together there, I ended up grabbing out this piece of paper. Now I think this is the Marigold collection from Maggie Holmes, but I'm not absolutely positive. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I do have a lot of this particular collection. It was a project I didn't end up using this collection for that I was going to make over on Patreon months ago. So I have a nice big stash of this. And over the weekend, I created a few layouts off camera actually just for fun. And so I pulled out this collection to work with. So I had it handy. So I thought, why not? I'll add in that purple. I really like that pattern. And also it really adds the pop of purple since I had a little bit of purple throughout my spread and a couple other places. On the back of that purple paper, there's also this really cool pattern paper here that has all of these kind of whimsical doodly frames, which I really love. And I used these in one of my layouts that I worked on off camera again over the weekend. And I love the way that it turned out. So I thought, why not? Let's do the same thing here. So I noticed that this movie poster, TV poster that I printed off online from Only Murders in the Building, which is back, which is so exciting. It just happened to be the perfect size. So I thought, why not? I just kind of fussy cut out that one frame and then added it around my photo just for a little added touch there at the bottom. And now we're moving on to this 4x6 photo at the top, which is actually of my new license that I just got. I had to go to the DMV and all that the other day, but I got my last name changed, which was a pretty big deal. After 5 years, I did it kind of in celebration of mine and Will's 5-year wedding anniversary. So I figure, hey, better late than never. So I just took a quick picture of my license there and just tried to cover up anything important. And then I added new last name, which I wanted to commemorate in my Project Life. So I went ahead and just grabbed out those older wooden alpha stamps that I have, and I added my stamping right there to my hand. I was kind of going back and forth if I liked it or not. I don't hate it, so I figure, hey, I'll leave it, but I'm not sure if it was like the best choice ever, but it works out fine. So I had some puffy stickers. Again, I think it's the Marigold collection, so I'm adding a few hearts in different spots here, and then I also grabbed out those same alphas that I used partially on my week card. I just kind of used a couple different alphas there to make that come together. So I spelt out yay on the picture of my new wallpaper that I installed the other day. So happy that that is done as well. We've been doing tons and tons of house projects around here. It's just been kind of chaotic, but getting a lot of stuff done. And that's also, side note, a reason why I haven't had as many videos out and all that kind of stuff. So just bear with me. I will be back on my regular schedule fairly soon. I'm almost nearing the end here of mostly everything, and we have an upcoming deadline, so I'm feeling better about kind of getting back into my normal groove. So also I did grab out this LA Studio card, which I really like. It says story number 1 and story number 2, so I was able to add on the story about my new last name along with the story of basically the to-do list and getting all these things done around the house on one journaling card. So I was happy with that as well. Now here, this card that I'm kind of working on, I'm going to grab out a couple random labels. Those are from LA Studio. I just have a bunch in like a little easy bin to pull from. So the meme there that I have in the middle of the spread is actually about your dog yawning and making a little squeaky noise. And I wanted to add that because I came across that meme the other day. So I screenshotted it to put here in my Project Life because Penny makes that adorable yawning squeaky sound and she yawns all of the time. So it's so cute. And actually in my first Project Life in 2018, Penny was only like a year old or a year and a half old. And I actually have that same meme in that album from 2018. And it was saying like that the meme was saying that they hope that they do that forever. And so I thought, hey, it's fun to kind of bring that back since now she is 7.5 and she definitely still does that all the time. So I thought that was pretty cute. Here I'm just adding a little bit of detail to that week card. I added a piece of pattern paper that I, again, had on my desk. So I added that to the bottom to bring in that little bit of pink and to add something else to the card. I will add a bit more here as we go. And right now I'm working on this bottom card to like go with the Only Murders in the Building photo. And I had a feeling that I was not going to like this small stamp set. I was kind of like leery about bringing in another alpha stamp. So I went ahead and tried it, but did not like it. I thought it was too small and I didn't like the way that it looked. So this note to self card was another card that I was kind of teetering back and forth between using. I just didn't know if I needed the journaling because it also has a little stripe of purple on it. So I end up just adding a little bit more journaling about the show and about how it makes me feel all the cozy vibes that are definitely happening now that September is here and October is quickly approaching, which is exciting. So at this point, I decided to grab out that same frame piece of paper, and I'm just going to fussy cut out a few more frames. I'm going to add those up to the week 35 title card there just for a little bit more embellishing, which I ended up really liking. I thought it tied in that frame at the bottom and started to make things kind of flow a little bit better. So the only photo that I didn't talk about is the one at the bottom, which is the 4x6 of some of the pretty flowers that me and my dad have been working on. So he's been helping with the front flower bed, or I'll say I have been helping him, but it is at my house. So he graciously has been doing all kinds of stuff over here to help with the outside. He is definitely the garden man, and he loves all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of am there for some of the grunt work to try to take some of it off of him so that he doesn't have to do it all. So we've been out there working in the flower bed the last couple of days here over the weekend. So I definitely wanted to include some of our progress there as well. So then I'm adding on these little bits and pieces of these frames at the top, and I'm going to call it a day after that. So I think I add, 2 other little hearts on here, and that's literally it. So this one was a little bit harder to come together for me, but I do think that in the end, it looks fine. It came together good enough for me. I can call it done, and I'm happy to have another week documented in my project life. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this quick and easy process video. If you did, please give me a like, and please also consider subscribing. And of course, I will be back super soon with another video. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.